Ding 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 ding. Ja. Hai. Assalamualaikum. Oh, why? Oh yes. Saja je. No wonder it's so dark. Okay, we meet again. Yes, in our second lesson, right? I hope you are ready with the new lesson today. Okay, and I hope you are also ready with this book. Okay, plus 4. Right. And also don't forget your exercise book. We are going to use the same exercise book, which is book A. Alright. You can, when we are doing this lesson, you can watch the video up here together with the book. That means kita buat serentak. Right, you can check because all the slides that I'm going to show you here, they are the same in your textbook. Sama je dalam textbook, okay? Alright. Without wasting our time, let's start our lesson. Today we are going to focus on grammar and vocabulary. Okay, grammar and vocabulary, which is in page, you can turn your textbook to page 9 and 10. Okay, page 9 and 10. Okay, yes. Alright. So, before we continue, you should know the learning objectives for today's lessons. For today's lesson, the learning objectives are to differentiate between the present simple and the present continuous. This is just like a revision for you, macam ulang kaji, because we have learned this before during your lower form, or maybe in your primary school. Present simple and present continuous, and then at the end of the lesson, you can also define the meaning of stative verbs. Boleh definisikan, bagikan maksud apa itu stative verbs. And last one, you can also, we have vocabulary, and the objective is practicing using computer related verbs in context. Remember last class we were talking about 4 person, okay, about their opinion of social networking sites. So it's about computer relate to computers. Okay, so kita tengok our first task dulu, which is understanding the difference between present simple and the present continuous. Okay, now can you read through the examples in your textbook, page 9? See, okay, let's read together here. Okay, Tanya enjoys using social networking sites and uses them every day. And then She's playing an online game at the moment. I don't understand why Emma is always chatting on the net with Linda. They see each other 5 times a week. Tomorrow, they are spending the whole day together. Now, I would like you to focus on the verbs in bold yang hitam tu. Okay. So, you can see the different. Yang hitam tu, some of them are present simple, some of them are present continuous. Okay, if you want to know more about present simple and present continuous, turn to page 157. That's why I said just now, you need to have your textbook so that we can, while watching my video, you can also refer to your textbook. Okay, because yes, I am totally refer to your textbook. So here we are, page 157, module 1, present simple versus present continuous. Okay, but here in my screen up here, I also shared some notes. Okay, let's see. There, alright. Present simple and present continuous. Okay, present simple here. Can you see my pointer? And present continuous on the right. Okay, here means as subject like he, she, Ali, they, followed by verb. Itu syarat present simple. Okay, ada subjek dulu, they, we, he, Ali and Abu, Zanaria. Okay, plus verb, kata kerja. Ali sleeps. We have S dekat sleep, right? Because Ali is singular. They run, no S, because they is plural. S, verbs ada S for singular, verb without S for plural. For present continuous, sebelah dia S subject plus we have am. If the subject is I, kita guna am, or is if the subject is singular, or plural if the subject my mistake, oops, if the subject is plural. Okay, and then if negative, then we put not, plus verb that has ing at the end. Belakang dia ada ing. Contoh, like in your textbook here, we have she is playing, she is playing, or she's playing. And then they are spending, they are spending. They subject are, okay, followed by verb to be are, and then spending, verb ing. Okay, verb that has ing at the back. That is present continuous, syarat dia. And then when are we going to use present simple? Okay, the rule is we use present simple to express general truths, menyatakan kebenaran umum, fakta umum. For example, okay, boleh tengok skrin atas. It rarely rains in the desert. Jarang-jarang hujan. It rarely rains. Itu fakta. So you can see here dekat rains we have S because it singular. Verb ada S, so because of it. It to singular. Then for present continuous, the rule is when are we going to use present continuous? Bila kita nak describe actions happening now. For example, she is reading a newspaper upstairs. She is reading a newspaper upstairs. She singular, then followed by is, and then the verb ing reading. Okay, one more for present simple pula. Present simple we use to indicate present habits. Nak tunjuk tabiat semasa. For example, the birds return to the island every morning. Tiap-tiap pagi that birds fly to the island, patah balik. So that is the habit that keep on repeating. So we use present simple. So the subject sini birds, and birds here are plural. So no wonder lah return ni no S, because birds tu plural, banyak. Present continuous pula. Present continuous we use to express annoying habits. Annoying habits, apa dia tu? Tabiat yang menyakitkan, yang tak syok. Plus always. Dia ada always in that sentence. For example, you are always forgetting to pay the bills. Ni manjang, lupa nak bayar bil. So you subject dia, you followed by are, okay, and then verb forgetting, and then we have always tadi, always forgetting, manjang lupa, forgetting, okay. Alright, next, present simple. Present simple, another one kita guna to express timetable, events, jadual waktu. Contoh, the plane to London takes off at 6:30 AM. Jadual ya. This flight or plane to London takes off, berlepas. Okay, at what time? 6:30 AM. Plane, subject dia singular. The verb is takes, ada S, takes. Okay, takes off. And then we have present continuous. Present continuous, fungsi dia seterusnya is to describe future arrangements. Menceritakan perjanjian, susunan masa depan. For example, she, and then here is contraction for is. So pendek jadi she's getting, there, right, ing tambah dekat get. So she is getting married on 3 November. Okay, so this is the future. Dia akan kahwin pada 3 November. Dah set, dah arrange already. Future arrangements. So we use present continuous. And next for present simple. Okay, present simple, satu lagi is to indicate permanent states. Menunjukkan keadaan yang kekal. Okay, kenyataan, state kenyataan, right? Ataupun keadaan yang kekal. I like the new James Bond film. I like the new James Bond film. Subject is I, subject dia I, and then the verb like. For I saja, although I tu one, seorang, but the verb without S, no S. So you can see here, like tak ada S, right? There is no S dekat like. Okay, and last one for present continuous, we have the function of present continuous is to express temporary pula. Just now present kekal, present simple kekal, present continuous temporary, sementara. Kenyataan sementara, keadaan sementara. For example, she's working at the museum until the end of this month. Dia akan bekerja di museum ni sehingga hujung bulan ni. She, subject, okay, and then is, because she is singular, then the verb is working. Working, you add ing dekat perkataan work, bertugas. Right? If you don't understand, okay, kalau tak faham, about present simple or present continuous, you can WhatsApp me. Okay, WhatsApp. Alright. Then just now I told you about the second learning objective is to define the meaning of stative verbs. Apa itu stative verb? In your text here, you see, stative verbs. For example, like see, like, want, seem, understand, need, believe, imagine, know, cause, etc. Okay, dan lain-lain are not usually used in the present continuous. These verbs jarang-jarang kita guna. That means you tak tambah ing untuk these verbs, jarang guna. So I give you another stative verbs. Ada lagi. Okay, look at my screen. There you are. So these stative verbs are not used in continuous tenses. For example, like the word like here. Can you put liking? Mana ada. Ayah saya suka awak lah. I am liking you lah. Mana ada. Pelik. Okay. I love. I love you. Mana ada orang cakap I am loving you. Okay. Right. So ada lagi. There are so many here. Hate, guess, taste, touch, appear, seem, owe, weigh, measure, so on. You can read on your own. Right. You can also take notes if you want to, or you just save my video here. This is my YouTube video. Anytime you can watch. By the way, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Promosi lagi tu. Alright. Next. There is a note down there. Stative verbs ni. Can see bawah tu. But some of them, okay, follow my pointer, can sometimes be dynamic or action verbs and go in the continuous tense. Ada juga case sometimes boleh jadi dynamic action. It means you can use with the continuous tense sometime. Okay. Now I hope you have understood a bit, right, about this grammar, present simple and present continuous. Kalau boleh not a bit lah, banyak lah, because we have learned this before, right? Okay, so now it's turn to take out your exercise book. Alright, you are going to use exercise book this time, not like last year during what we call PDPR. Many of us did our exercise in Google Form, but this year I want you to do in your exercise book. Exercise book. So when the school opens later, so I can check back your exercise book. Okay, and for today, after you finish doing your exercise, then just snap photo of your exercise and send it to me. Just PM. Okay, don't share in the group. Okay, let's move on to the exercise. Okay, we have 4 questions. Check out, huh? Can check out. Yeah, here we are. Okay, there. Complete the present simple or the present continuous of the verbs in brackets. So the answers here, it can be present simple, it can be present continuous, depend on the situation. So this is just a test for you. Nak tengok, do you understand or not? Present simple, difference between present simple and present continuous. Okay, let's try only number 1. As usual, number 1, no need to copy dah. You start with number 2 sampai 4. Okay. Why are you in such a hurry? What time dash the train to Britain dash leave? This is a question. So you have to start with verb to be dulu, and then baru leave di belakang. So should we use present simple or present continuous? Yes, I think you guys know already the answer. The answers, right? Ada dua. The answers are, what time does, okay, singular, kita guna does because train singular. What time does the train to Britain leave? Kenapa leave tak ada S dah? Because we have already taken the S and kita letak dekat does. For question, when you change to sentence, there is no more does. Tu tak boleh sebut dah dalam jawapannya, the train does leave Britain bla bla bla. No. So when you answer, the train leaves, baru ada S. Untuk soalan kita tambah does dulu. Okay. Then B. So B jawab at 9 p.m. At 9 p.m. But I want. Sini nak buat apa? Present simple or present continuous? What do you think? But I dash to be at the train station at 6 o'clock. Yes, but I want to be at the train station at 6 o'clock. Okay. Pelik tak kalau kita sebut I am wanting? See? Kan? We never heard that kind of phrase before. Okay. So, but I want to be at the train station at 6 o'clock because I dash my friend Sally. Sebab saya nak jumpa kawan saya. So, what's the answer? Present simple, present continuous. Present continuous. I am meeting my friend Sally. Or you can say I'm meeting. Pendek dia. I'm meeting. Okay. So, your task now is, okay, complete number 2 to number 4 in your exercise book. Alright. Before that, if you look at page 8 in the opinions of these 4 friends here, they also use some present simple, some present continuous. Like you can see Alicia said, awal-awal disebut I spend, tu present simple. Okay. What else? My parents complain, tu present simple. My parents, plural, complain, no S. Adrian kata I don't think. Okay. Present simple, I don't think. Can we see present continuous somewhere here? Oh yes. Ryan say we are putting on a social network. We are putting on a school play. Present continuous. We are organizing the tickets. Present continuous. So in the articles here dah ada about present simple or present continuous. Okay. So try to do it. You can do it later. And like I said, you can keep on watching this video, ulang-ulang pun tak apa. You can send my homework later on after you finish the third subject today. Don't worry, take your time, okay? As long as you can complete the homework. Now, okay, this number 2 and number 4 later on, or you want to do it now also can. You can pause my video and then answer number 2 until number 4. Then we continue with next page. Next page is vocabulary. Same like same. Same. Kat screen share pun sama dengan your textbook. Okay, vocabulary we are going to look at the first topic of vocabulary. We call it collocations. Dua tiga perkataan yang bergabung menjadikan satu makna. Okay, that are related to today, related to computers. Kan we are talking about social networking, so computers lah. Look at the numbers here. A, number 1 until number 6. Okay, these are verbs. We have turn on. What else? We have turn on or shut down. Okay, and then we have download, upload. Ni you guys memang familiar lah perkataan ni. Then we have charge. Tolong charge aku punya phone kan. So install, press the button, attach file. So these are the words that now is very common dah. Ramai dah budak-budak tahu dah this term or verbs. Okay, then sebelah kanan, okay, we have the nouns from A to F. A battery or a mobile. B, the on off button or enter. C, software or an antivirus program. D, a document, image, etc. to an email. A computer. E, a laptop. F, information, example, music videos. Yes. Okay, as usual. So bagi satu jawapan dulu. Number 1, turn on, shut down. Normally match dengan mana? Turn on battery kah? Yes, saya dah tunjuk. The answer is turn on or shut down a computer or a laptop. So just match. Okay, you just match number 2 to number 6. Match kan. Download, upload with what? Which one? A to F. Which is the answer? Okay, charge what? Just now baru saya sebut charge tadi kan. Charge. Okay, easy lah this one. Kacang. Okay, let's move on. Ini pun you can pause. Okay, so saya nak jawab dulu. Dalam hati kata ish, aku nak jawab dulu. So pause lah video ni. You can pause this video, you can answer. Later you continue this video. Okay, but I want to continue. Next, down here we have next exercise. Exercise B. Okay, exercise B is read the sentences and complete with the verbs in the box. Another vocabulary. Yes, I hope you can understand all these words. If you don't understand, you can refer to your dictionary or I will explain it now. Okay, first one, the word scroll. What is scroll? Scroll up, scroll down, scroll up, scroll down. Scroll means kita naik turunkan screen, right? Okay. Deleted. What is deleted? Memadamkan. You want type, you have type something then tak jadi, delete. Okay. Crashed. Crash is not for accident saja. Crash dalam komputer ni means hang. Okay, tiba-tiba you buat kerja suddenly, what's wrong with my laptop? Tak bergerak. Anything tak bergerak. Semua, everything tak bergerak. I say, that is crash. We have to restart, reboot. And then we have paste. Copy and paste. Familiar, copy and paste. Okay. Malas nak salin banyak-banyak. The term is the same. You just copy then paste. Copy, paste, salin. Next, saved or simpan. You did some PowerPoint project and then you save it. Takut nanti gone. Macam tu ya. Okay, then we have print. What is print? Cetak. Okay. You do some project with Teacher How, then Teacher How said, okay guys, you need to print your homework and then paste it on in your exercise book. Then we have last one, click. Click. This one senang lah. No need for me to explain lah. Click. Alright. Okay. So I hope everyone, harap lah, that has already familiar, and you have already used this term or words before. Dah biasa dah. So let's try number 1. Macam biasa, we try number 1. If you want to move that paragraph further down, first you must select it, then cut it and what? It at the end of your document. Cut and yes, cut it and paste. Yes. Cut, paste, copy, paste. Cut, paste ni macam mana? Do you know? What is the difference between cut and paste and copy paste? Cut and paste, it means you select the word in your computer, in your words ke PowerPoint, you select, then you choose cut. The word has already gone, hilang. But then you paste, ada balik. So dia cut dekat satu part, but you paste to other part. That is cut and paste. So you want to delete, you want to hapuskan word tu, you nak put to replace it the other part. So kita panggil cut and paste. Kalau copy and paste, you want to have the same words, okay, different part, tapi dua perkataan yang sama. That is copy paste. Means you select one word, you tekan copy, you paste to other part. So here pun ada the word, here pun ada, dua-dua ada. You know kan, you are very good lah. You are expert already. Some of you are really expert with computer terms. Okay, last one, last exercise for today and for our lesson. Last one is still about vocabulary. Pun easy lah. Just let me change my slide first. Yes, same guy, right? Okay. Sama. Okay. Read the sentences below and match the phrases in bold with the definitions A to G. Okay. Last one, last exercise for today. You are going to read the sentences from number 1 to number 7. Lagi kita buat number 1 macam biasa, and then match with the phrases bawah tu, A to G. So we are going to focus on these phrases yang hitam ni. Number 1 is calling him back. Number 2, lost touch with. Number 3, received a reply. Number 4, drop me a line. Number 5, keep in touch with. Number 6, I have a word with. Number 7, give me a call. So these phrases give you some meaning, and the meaning is here, bawah ni. Okay, A to G. Tahu kan macam mana nak buat? Match. Just match. You just pick the letter, all the letters here, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and put in the circle. Let's try number 1. Hello, is James there? Okay. He rang me earlier, but I was busy, so I'm calling him back. Tadi dia telefon saya, tapi saya busy, so saya calling him back. What do you mean by calling him back? Stop communicating kah? A. B. Send a short letter, email or note. I don't know. C. Speak to someone for a short time. Is it? D. Phone someone because he or she phone you. Maybe. E. Phone someone. F. Continue to communicate. Or G. Get an answer. Which one? Which one is the answer? Come on. Okay, I'm waiting. Of course lah, you cannot say it out. I cannot hear you. This is a recorded video, right? This is not the streaming, live streaming. So the answer is there. D. Yes. Phone someone because he or she phone you. Call me back tu, dia tu, kucing tu. Call me back. Right. Okay. So altogether, how many exercises that you need to do? From page 9 we have 1. Page 10 we have 2, 3 and 4. 4 exercises. We must finish now? No. Okay. No need to finish this them now. Nak habiskan all the exercises now. Okay. You try to understand. Keep on watching my video. Repeat balik, rewind balik. Then you answer. As long as you answer, as long as you complete my exercises. Okay. That's it. Any question, you can WhatsApp me. Okay, boleh PM sir. And the answers, after you finish doing your homework, doing your task today, okay, take your phone, macam kita selalu buat. Take your phone, snap the book, the photo of your book, your exercises, not the cover, the exercises, and send it to me. Okay, send it to me. WhatsApp my number, sir. This is my exercise, my answers. I will reply you. I will check your answers later. Okay, sir pun maybe ambil masa sikit because I have another class after this. So I have to take time to check one by one. Then I will send back to you. Then you take notes, take some notes sikit. Look at my marking. Then you also can mark on your own. Okay, your exercise books. Use your red pen. So nanti when the school opens, I will just sign. Okay, that's it. Done for today. Alright, I hope I can see you again in the next lesson. Okay. I am more on doing video later on during PKP lah. So our class mostly will use this kind of technique, sharing a video, because you can watch back. Okay, kalau tak faham boleh tengok balik. Okay. So apa nak cakap lagi? No, tak nak cakap apa lah. Bye bye. See you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Iklan lagi. Okay. Bye bye. See you. Thank you. I love you all. Okay.